this evening I've managed to get back down to my shop for a little while, and after trying to set up this video for a bit, I really had to focus on something I knew all along but that I didn't really want to do anything about just yet. The lighting in my shop is really not good for doing video work, obviously. Some people have made a little comment to me in my last video about taking apart the washer that there was some stuff you really couldn't see very well. This is true enough, and the fact is I had to cut out more footage that I shot doing certain parts that you couldn't see at all. When I was editing it, all you could see was a black screen. So today I'm hoping to work on a little something that might help with that. So I got this floor lamp, and I'm hoping to give it a bit of a directional hood. Some neighbors of mine were throwing this out, so obviously it's not in the best of shape. The bulb is a little slanted because I've loosened some things up and it's not on there right. So the real question is, what do I need for this? What do I need to make this work? Well, the lamp already works. I had considered making use of another part of the washers just so I could be able to claim to make use of a really weird part. The spinner from inside the washer won't help me a great deal in directing the light. So if I do this, it would work as a lampshade. I could cut off part of it and this would work. It would direct the light down. I could use it this way and I can at least bounce the light around a bit. But truthfully, this is not a good reflective surface. It would block the light and allow me to focus it this way or wherever I want to point it. But it's not really the best for what I want. My next idea was to use this can. Just so happens that it's about the right height that if I made a notch down the side of it, I could anchor it onto there. And I could use it kind of like a lighthouse to be able to direct the light. Now, because this is a reflective inner surface, I got a much better time of directing the light. I think you might even be able to pick it up in the video that this is bouncing the light around fairly good. But again, this has problems. The fact is that this would only barely fit on here, which makes me nervous of how much heat this can would pick up, especially over time if I was using it for any length of time at all. The reflective surface is good, but it's not right for me either. Of course, both of these options give me the problem of being able to direct the light where I want it. The problem is, of course, that this lamp is not meant to be adjusted. It's meant to sit in the corner and you turn on and off the light, and that's all it does. It's not meant to have direction that way. So what I'm thinking is that I'll take some wood and I'll cut it down into about 1-inch strips and I'll make the hood that I want. I'll also at the same time make a bit of a swiveling mount and make a few adjustments to the lamp so that when I want to move the lamp, I'll be able to twist the hood where I want it to, all based on the axis that I want to put here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this to work out the way I want, but that's the intention. I have an idea. Let's see if I can get this to work. Now, we're over here at my table saw where I'm hoping that this setup will allow me to straighten out this board and start cutting strips from it. as you can see as I push it through, that as I hit about here, the blade is not really touching the wood anymore and doesn't come in contact again until almost the end. Right there, the blade would hit. So what I need to do is put this tight against the fence and tight against the blade again and see if I can nibble off a little bit more and straighten out this end. This is what I look like with safety equipment on. So now that I have my pieces all cut, I want to do an idea of a layout, figure out what I'm actually going to shape this thing like. Now, like a lot of my plans, this one's kind of make it up as you go along. I know I want the top and bottom to be fairly straight. Where I want the flare is on the sides. So what I have in mind is to make some rather simple flat top and bottom pieces that'll run nice and parallel to each other, and on the side have it open up in vaguely this shape. I have the problem on a couple of pieces where I have a crack. I think I'm going to let that dictate how big this cone is going to be. Now, the next thing is that these need grooves in them for the laminate that I'm going to put into it to direct the light. It's time to see if our construction, our box, lampshade, whatever you want to call it, is ready, and see if it's going to actually survive taking the clamps off. But, all in shape. Bit uneven maybe. Not sure if I got bolt enough to go through all of these this way, so I might have to settle for less. 3 of them look symmetrical and everything go this way, but that means you're not getting as much support on the top. So I have to see if I can make something of this nature work. And see what bolts I got. Hopefully this is coming through. So I need to drill a hole that'll go all the way through these, so that I got a bolt there that I can tighten up and be able to get these to rotate around. Wire up the light now. We're almost done. I need to get the wire to go through that hollow threaded tube. Now that I have the wire threaded up through, I need to take the base of the basket and thread the wire through that. And that can be screwed onto that piece of threaded rod. Next I need to strip the wire about a 1/2 inch back. You need to be careful not to cut the wire at this point. I'm just looking to cut the outer plastic. Once that's done, you need to twist the wire together, form a nice thick band. Put a wire on each side and tighten the screw around it. Alright, so I have our wires hooked up, and I need to tighten up the bolt on here. Bolt won't flop around there, hopefully. Next you need to put your piece of insulation back on there. Put the outside of the basket back on. Now I need to draw the wires back down through. Now you need to be careful. The edge on the join here is very sharp. Okay, so that's my video for this week. I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time here in my shop with me. Glad to have you around. If you thought this video was any good at all, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see what I'm up to when I sporadically update my video list, go ahead and subscribe. It might save you some trouble. Sorry to say that this week that I was a bit off schedule, that Recently back to work, so trying to fit in videos while I'm working is proving to be a little bit tough. It's something I'll get used to though, I'm sure. Okay, if you got a comment or got a question, go ahead and leave it in the comment box. I hope you're having a great day, and come back and see me next time I'm down in the shop.